Welcome back to L.A Noire. This game is a long game. I always knew it was, but you know what? Unlike other long games I've played, like for example, Alan Wake.
Earl, Phelps, a shooting at the
Gonna make me
111
stab
Club,
myself in the neck.
6232 Hollywood Boulevard.
Sounds like a homicide beef.
Two of the dead guys caught in the crossfire were carrying Army surplus morphine. Get over there before homicide tramples all over the place.
We already cleared that up.
Judge in Pasadena took the big sleep yesterday. He had a personal stash of 20 cigarettes. Appears we didn't get all of it.
We didn't, but also guess what?
I like you.
Need a
I'm
drink.
more than
I
likely
got the jitters again.
But I like you.
will, not
God
guaranteed, but I more than
Put
likely
this morphine
will
to sleep. A dead judge.
play
It's not good. Everyone has their vices.
Alan Wake.
Even you, Phelps.
He ran the light on Olympic.
At the time of recording this, it's just come out and the reviews are good. Now, if anybody has ever watched me play or even talk about the first Alan Wake, I fucking hate that game. Alright? It gets a lot of love and I don't fucking understand why.
Mouthpiece tore strips off me at the grand jury.
I just don't
Thrown
understand
out
it.
now
I
the
think
DA
it's an
wants my
absolute piece of shit of a game. That's my opinion. Just perhaps I got a shitty ending. I don't know. I couldn't understand what was real. I couldn't understand what was
Parker
fake.
and Green are going toe to toe.
I didn't understand what the fuck was going on.
Change in the wind.
It was
time.
super. Oh,
Phelps!
sorry about that.
Goddamn drunk drivers!
Drunk drivers.
This wind will be like
It
a
was
tornado.
super
Phelps.
repetitive.
Parker's got a puritanical streak.
Super.
You never know we'll get swept up in a thing like that.
Any of the vicinity officer needs assistance, 1825 North Highland
Hey,
Avenue,
I held that pretty
185
good.
North Highland Avenue, unit to handle code 2 identify.
But I probably liked the first hour or two of Alan Wake, and then beyond that, it had no redeeming qualities. And then even the ending I just had no fucking clue as to what actually I was doing this whole time, other than shining a fucking torch or flashlight, depending if you're American, on some fucking weird demon-ass creatures and shooting them with a gun. I just had no fucking idea.
Homicide guys are already inside.
It was a shit game. I'm just gonna be honest.
Will this make
Mikowski.
it into the paper?
Phelps, back again.
Hey,
We're
buddy.
here about the morphine.
Over by the bandstand. You can see what's left of the owner, Eddie McGoldrick, 26, former Marine.
I know Eddie McGoldrick. He was a non-com in my old unit.
I'm sorry to hear that, Cole. Waitress said he recently came into some money and bought the club.
Who were the other Vics?
Two musicians, Biddleston and Bow. And get this, they used to be in a four-piece, but the trombone player and the drummer OD'd.
Don't tell me. Lamont and Tyree? We've met the rest of the band.
Now they're a no piece.
Do you mind if we take a look around?
Be my
Go for
guest. You might want a word with the hostess, too. I'll keep her company until you're ready.
Keep it company, eh, Bukowski? He's not saying that this is nothing. Maybe it's more of a cigarette. Alright. Maybe it's fuck all.
You were twice as smart. Still.
I've seen it all.
He's not waking up.
dozen
He's
rounds
seen
it.
better days.
Certainly sends a message.
I don't think I can actually manipulate the body in any way. This room is a little bit overwhelming with stuff.
When you're ready to have a civil conversation, we can try again.
Like, why act like that's something? Nope. Not ready to talk yet. I used to like it better, Cole, when you tell me whether it was something shit or not.
Well maintained, custom case. Someone cared for this instrument.
Find anything interesting?
No matter how I manipulate that, I can't. Oh.
What's that click? Neat trick.
Another day, another
Hey.
Case must have cost more than the trumpet. We should follow up on the musician angle.
Blue room ticket. Is this a needle to inject the morphine?
Kept his stash close at hand.
Well, that is morphine. Holy smokes. That's the only two things I can jump between. A billion fucking bullets up there and I can't even look at that further. Wow.
Help me
Find out
out.
what's going on from the bulls and homicide. I'll look around.
Brittleston? Let's do his neck. Sounds lovely. Nope. Nothing interesting there. Check this pocket here.
We have a new source, or is this coming from what's left in circulation?
Morphine, put it back in his fucking pocket, you know, just in case he wakes up. Nothing there, really? You just check one more time. Fair enough. I don't think there's any more to look at, is there? Nope. I think I've looked everywhere. Guess I have to talk to this moldy hole. I don't know if she's a moldy hole, I just made that up. Maybe there's something through here, I didn't actually look. Let's see if the music turns off. Stays on. Whoa, a lot of cigarettes.
Dozen packs to a carton, 100 cartons or more. Looks like a couple of months' supply.
Wow.
These look brand new. Never
cow.
fired. They haven't been degreased yet. We could check on the serial numbers.
Is this guy hunting for bear? Look at these things.
They're BARs. You get the odd guy who sneaks one of them home from the war. How did he get 3 of them? Army surplus morphine, Army surplus weapons, Army surplus valors. Sound familiar?
We should get back to the station and check the details of what exactly was lifted from that ship.
After I talk to this bitch. She might not be a bitch, I'm just, you know.
Ma'am, I'm Detective Phelps, Administrative Vice Squad.
Welcome to the 111 Club, Detective. Feels like I've had half the LAPD in here today already.
Probably have.
Tell us about Eddie.
Eddie didn't know a thing about running a nightclub. He came into some money and waltzed in and bought the place. The previous owner thought all his Christmases had come at once.
Where do you think he got the money?
My guess was that he was selling the sort of quality product that you don't need to advertise.
Any idea who did the shooting?
No idea. It was my day off. If I had been here, honey, I'd be full of holes just like the others.
You want to level with me, miss?
Why?
Before we start taking an interest in you.
This place has been on the slide for years. Eddie turns up, buys the club, then we start getting visits from tough guys. Next thing you know, we have the St. Valentine's Day massacre. Are you getting the picture?
Thank you for your help, ma'am.
Eddie was in over his head, but he was a decent boss.
Alright, bitch fist, whatever. Fuck yeah, maybe we go back to the station or what?
Will this make it into the paper?
The early bird gets the worm. The second mouse gets the cheese.
Operator, give me R&I. Out the fucking way, boy. Bitch. Let's go to the blue room first. I don't mind going back to the police station immediately.
How well did you know the owner?
Goldrick? Well enough.
Sorry about that.
He was in my unit.
That's some cruel irony. You survive the war, then get blown to pieces back home.
Are you crazy?
Whoa! It's a whole situation between me and the boss. Sandra Bullock must have been driving. Oh, I think we've been here before, where you smacked that German bird. Elsa, that's a Elsa Lichtman or something.
Take a break, boys.
We would like them to stay, Miss Lichtman. We're making inquiries into the recent deaths of 4 musicians.
Since when have the police cared about dead black men?
Shut
Good
up.
point. We don't.
Oh.
What we care about is 2 tons of Army surplus morphine showing up on the street. If you care about working in this town, you better give me something on Biddleston and Bow, or their knucklehead buddies Tyree and Lamont.
And this is your idea of making inquiries? Understundenführer?
I've told you 1,000 times about speaking that German gibberish at me, Elsa.
Roy, how about you get a drink while I see to this?
Will you sit down?
Why won't you dance with me?
Why antagonize him, Elsa? You know what he's capable of.
Ask your questions, Head Officer. We have
Here.
work to do.
Here. I have nice hair, thank you.
My partner mentioned a couple of names. You recognize them?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Lying hoe. This is the fucking blue room.
I don't believe you. You knew these men.
And how would you like to prove that, Detective? You're out of your depths here, Detective.
Fucking
You're
hell.
asking the wrong questions of the wrong people.
How's that wrong?
People are dying of overdoses. If you know anything about it, you need to tell me.
She's there all the fucking
I can't
time.
help you.
A lot of cats are into the thing. There's nothing special about your boys.
I can't help you. I don't know how to deal with this bitch.
You can do this the easy way with me, or I can call my partner back over. I can assure you he's a lot less sensitive.
You think your threats frighten me?
Black man don't supply nothing. You think there's a black man in this town holding on to 2 tons of morphine? He'd be dead in a minute. White man supplies, black man buys.
Boys, take 5 minutes, please. I need to have a private word with the officer.
Shut up.
Why do you ask people to risk talking about a subject that could have them jailed?
Drugs are against the law, Elsa.
And you're so full of courage, you have never felt ashamed.
This is getting us nowhere.
Do you think you'll win your war against narcotics?
It's not my war. It's against the law. My job is to prosecute the laws of this city.
Do you think you can stop people from needing drugs, detective?
I'm asking the questions here.
Then why do you come to me with your stupid questions? You know who controls the drugs in this city.
It's not enough to just survive, Elsa. You have to try and make the world a better place.
Brave words, and very noble. But words are just words, Call Phelps.
She's right. We need to pay a visit to the mixer.
Cohen? Do you know where to find him?
This time of day? You'll find him holding court at the Macambo.
He can wait. There's something I need to be sure of. Give me till tomorrow morning.
Don't do anything I wouldn't do, partner.
What do you need to make sure of, idiot? I forget how that is all up. Oh, there we go. That white was annoying me. Oh, we're gonna tail this biatch. I can't get too close. This is like my car. My car's shit. Rory's car's shit too. The fire engine's the best. Doesn't stop well. Horrible to tail in. But still a good car. I love it. And I must drive it at least one more time today. Keep it steady, Cole, my boy. Cola King, root beer, Ben's Auto Parts, 20 cent, 1 hour. For what? You can also buy meats, Globe Bakery, there's a fair.
Move in. I risk losing the trail.
Ooh. Elsa. I think every time I speak to her, I must do it in the German accent. Won't you come home with me? Oh, good talk. Just fucking walking into someone's unlocked house. Oh, it's an apartment building, okay. Coley, my boy, what are you doing? Now, kick the door in, see if she's got morphine. What are you doing, man? What are you doing? Maybe he's gonna punch her in the jaw. So Roy's out the front. She let me in like she knew me. then... Oh my God, that's why I said, give me till the morning. I know her. We know each other privately, whether as friends or maybe...
LAPD, we're looking for Mayor Cohen. I believe he has lunch here.
There's not going to be any trouble, is there?
Which table?
Fuck up,
Number
Baldy.
3, if you'll follow me.
You'll be doing a number 3, which is like a number 2 but with blood.
2 club sandwiches. Thank you, waitress.
LAPD. We have some questions
Hi,
regarding...
Mickey. How's it hanging?
Fine. Just fine, Roy. I see you brought Eager Beaver along.
Shut the
Hope he's
fuck
not going to
up.
put the shakes on me again.
Cole Phelps. Mickey Cohen.
Good afternoon.
He has manners. Aren't you a little green for this kid?
Meet Johnny Stompanato, Cole. He has the biggest schlong in Hollywood and the smallest gun. Or maybe that's the other way around. I can never quite remember.
You're a funny guy, Roy. Haven't I always said what a funny guy Roy is? And how much fun it would be to get together with him sometime.
Poor Johnny. He's the dark, sensitive type. He's a serviceman too, Cole. Johnny was at Okinawa.
You were in the crotch?
6th Marines.
The lieutenant who won the Silver Star up on Sugarloaf. I've heard of you.
Something like that.
All right, have we finished flirting? You got something to discuss, Roy, or are you going to stand around beating the meat while my lunch gets cold?
We have some questions.
Do I need my lawyer?
Eat your fucking lunch while I talk to you, prick face.
Your brother-in-law, Lenny Finkelstein, was selling stolen morphine. He had 1/3 of the shipment.
Old news, kid. I don't know anything about what Lenny was up to.
Fucking lying slut. Johnny stole the guns, I reckon, too. I have my doubts.
So I'm supposed to believe that you don't know what happened to the rest of the shipment?
Lenny, God rest his soul, was a moron. He was family, though, and I haven't made a beef about that, so count yourself lucky, kid. The H is a filthy habit, and I don't condone it. The simple solution would be to have all the dope fiends put down.
So you don't know where he got the morphine?
Kid, ask a question you might get an answer to.
We believe there's a link between a group of Marines and the morphine stolen from the SS Coolidge. One of those Marines was shot to death in a club last night.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
So you haven't heard anything about what happened at the 111 Club?
What can I say, kid? I'm shocked that in the land of opportunity, Uncle Sam's finest feel the need to resort to crime. It's a dangerous business. I can attest to that. I'd recommend they get out of the life. Quickly.
A few Negroes saying goodbye on the sidewalk will never make the papers, Mickey. But we had a judge in Pasadena say adios the other day. Prominent white people popping their clogs makes everyone nervous.
You know dope has never been my thing, Roy. It's always been for schmendricks like Jack D. and Jimmy Utley. But I'll ask around and I'll get back to you. Hey, you boys want some lunch? How about a drink?
We'll take a rain check on that. Come on, Cole, we're leaving.
We have to cut that dope. It looks bad with people dying.
We have to get the rest of it. There's no way of watering down the stuff in those little packages. We have to put the squeeze on those guys and get the rest of it.
They don't seem the type to frighten that easy.
We'll see.
Well, motherfuckers.
What's going on?
That fucking rat Stoker has gone public about Brenda.
Who is Brenda?
Brenda is L.A.'s most famous madam.
And everyone knows it?
Of course everyone knows. Brenda pays her way.
Are we cops or a collection agency?
Whores have been around since the Bible. Our job is to keep it off the street so Joe Citizen and his wife can stroll around unmolested.
Then we should change the law.
Are you out of your mind? Every politician in America is against prostitution, except when they're using them.
So where does Stoker come in?
He objects to the LAPD and the administration taking its cut.
Is everyone in on this?
Yeah, and that's the problem. From a little acorn does a large tree grow. He could bring the whole thing crashing down on us.
I'm not sure what's happening here now.
Aren't you supposed to be working the...
Sir, do you know which robbery detectives are working the Army surplus theft from the Coolidge?
Caldwell and McManus. I saw Caldwell in the squad room not long ago if you want to speak to him.
Thank you, sir. We'll do that.
This way.
I just got my finger in so many fucking pies at the moment. A little bit of homicide, a little bit of fucking theft, a little bit of fucking drugs.
Harry, you got a minute?
Sure, Cole, anytime.
You've been working the docks robbery on the SS Coolidge?
Yeah, that's right.
So how do you see it?
Inside job. Either the guys working the wharves or some of the guys on the ship.
What else was taken apart from the morphine?
Case of BARs, case of Thompsons, crate of Valor smokes.
Homicide just recovered 3 BARs and a mountain of cigarettes at a shooting at the 111 Club.
No kidding. I better get over there.
Do you have a copy of the manifest?
Yeah. Here it is. I want to make homicide.
So, how do we connect the docks robbery to the mess at the 111 Club?
Edward McGoldrick, right here.
Get any on the side.
It's my buddy. That was him.
Guy gave his wife a tap. I said all's fair in love and war.
Who am I looking
You
for?
think those Vice boys get any on the side?
Parker or Green? I don't know who'd be worse.
This is the crate we recovered.
I want to make homicide. You know you've made it if you can get that desk.
Here's our backroom arsenal from the 111 Club. Enough to arm 3 companies.
Guy gave his wife a tap. I said all's fair in
500,000 cigarettes loose on the streets of L.A. Some of these guys are from my old unit. They must have finally shipped home. Kelso, Sheldon, McGoldrick.
McGoldrick was on the boat?
Sure, we checked him out.
McGoldrick bought the 111 Club, Harry. His brains are all over the bar.
Looks like whoever stole the dope is getting muscled.
By whom?
Dragner or Cohen. They control the hop.
Detectives, KGPL's going crazy. Shots fired at 1384 North Bronson. Some guy with an automatic spraying a Hollywood bus. They want every car. Go!
Holy smokes.
The thing was, he was a real nice guy. I felt lousy collaring him.
Let's get the fuck out. I can never remember how to get the fuck out of this place. Aye, except for this fucking, big sign ahead that says exit. Alright, Roy, we'll take your car, you fuck. I was going to take the police car, the fire engine, but seems like that's probably fucking... Move it! Fuck, you're slow. And why don't you grab an imaginary door? It's already open. Dear goodness gracious me, I apologize about that driving. It's really bad.
All units, officers need help at 1384 North
This is worthy of the fucking siren.
North Bronson, shots fired. Any units to handle identified. Code 3.
Get the fuck out of my way.
All units, further on the shooting at 1384 North Bronson. 116 Adam reports the suspect is on the roof of the J.W. Robinson building. All units approach with caution. Units 49 William, 15 Adam, go to 1370 Gordon Street. Establish a perimeter and stand by for further. Any other units to respond. Code 3 identified.
I didn't even mean to get there this way like this. Motherfucking constant. Whoa, keep your heads down, you bunch of fucking momos. Idiotic people. Oi! Officer down. I'm gonna sneak up behind.
Find a way up there and stop that son of a All units, officer down in 1384 Bronson. Ambulance is en route. Repeating, all units, officers still need help on Bronson. Approach with extreme caution.
There's a ladder here.
Move, I've got you.
had to go back up there, you know, give him a false sense of, I'm just going to get down. Fuck. Bitch. 2 fucking shots. One straight through the lung, the other one blew a hole in his liver. Bled out in a matter of moments. Oh, hey, Bukowski. Nice for you to fucking get here. I mean, not Bukowski. Roy. You sack of shit. Oh, what happened, bitch? Look at this fucking gun first. It's one of them Thompsons, isn't it?
It's one of the BARs.
It's a good weapon, that. Top drawer. Saved me. Saved my ass. Storm on the beaches of Normandy. Fucking hell, he was just pulling magazines out like a fucking whore pulls her boobies out. Hey, this is my handiwork. Let's look at that head of yours. Papa. No, nothing special. We can go down. Let's look at the arm first. Always look at the arm. Any marks on this trigger finger, you little bitch? No. Jump across to the right. Have a look here. Have a look at this pocket. Nothing in that one. Ah, that's where I blew his fucking liver out. Alvaro.
Restaurant table.
Route 217, Hollywood and Sunset between 12 and 2. Macumbo, table 3, CL234. I wonder if I could turn the page actually. Just have another quick gaze at it. A fucking gander. Anything else? No. Oh, give me a fade out.
I know that guy. Felix Alvaro.
He's one of the guys from the ship?
His name was on the manifest.
And his name was in that fucking
wasn't
thing.
The only one to get a message.
His name was in that piece of paper we had.
Hey, Lieutenant.
He's just a plain detective now, Chico.
Who's the jughead?
This is my partner, Roy Earl. We just want to find out what happened.
What happened is that someone took a shot at my bus. And then cops turned up and started treating me like I'm some sort of Pachuco punk. My people have been in California for over 300 years.
Very fucking admirable, Felix.
Who's shooting at you, Felix?
How the fuck do I know?
You're a lie. Your name's in the fucking thing. He knows your route.
The dead guy on the roof works for Mickey Cohen. Why would Cohen want you dead?
Man, I don't know anything about Mickey Cohen or any of those gangsters.
Your name was in the sniper's notebook. Level with me, Felix.
Cohen thinks because we were on the boat, we have the morphine. Courtney's meeting those guys to sort it out.
Courtney Sheldon?
Yeah. You remember Sheldon, don't you, Cole?
Oh.
You hear anything about the big heist on the Coolidge?
Yeah, I heard about it.
So what happened?
Not much. Cops came and interviewed me and all the other guys on the ship.
I don't believe you, ho.
I was down at the 111 Club this morning, waiting for the medical examiner to scrape Eddie McGoldrick's brains off the bar. You want to tell me anything about that?
I heard that Eddie came into some money. Too bad he didn't keep a low profile. It was a tough break to get through Okinawa and then have to buy it back home.
We'll be in touch, Felix.
You heard that Jack is in L.A.?
I saw his name on the manifest.
He's been here a couple of months. Sure glad to see you got over your wound, Lieutenant. I mean, Detective.
My wound?
Pretty cool customer.
He's been under fire before.
You buying his story?
Not for a minute.
Cops.
Shut up, man. We'll call for cops. Oh. You know what? Hey there, buddy. You're not my buddy, you're actually. Fuck off. That's what I call it. Operator. See what the fuck's going down.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Jack Kelso.
Just a second.
That's the guy that always fought with me.
Jack Kelso, apartment 4, 1408 North El Centro
Let's
Avenue,
go see him.
Hollywood.
Thank you.
Let's get in your car first, fucking Roy, and see what locations we got to go to.
Cops.
And then... Just Kelso's apartment. That's where we're going. Man.
Jack was a company sergeant.
I didn't drive the fire.
He would never
truck.
get involved
I'm
in something
upset.
like this.
We brace him and drag him downtown.
Won't work. He's a tough customer.
Hey, I know the street. Holy shit, we're gonna get the fire truck. The fire truck's up down this road here, I'm telling you.
Medical science offers you proof positive. Bullseye is right on the money. With no refreshment.
Oh, you know, we won't. Oh!
How have you been, Jack?
Cut the crap. You pick me up in front of my apartment like a common criminal and then expect
skipped it
small talk.
accidentally.
Fuck you.
Fucking Jack Kelso's a bit of a fucking asshole. He's more like a piece of shit.
Did you know that Eddie McGoldrick recently came into money and bought a nightclub?
No, I didn't know that.
I believe you.
Then you didn't know that some mobsters blew his brains out last night?
No, I didn't.
You heard that a crate of BARs went missing?
No, I didn't.
Jack is staunch.
I saw Felix Alvaro today.
Good. How was he?
A little pale. One of Mickey Cohen's goons had emptied about 60 BAR rounds into the bus he was driving. A public bus in the middle of Hollywood. Are you going to tell me what's going on? Or do more innocent people have to die?
Yeah, and what's in it for you, Cole? Newspapers? More glory? Another promotion? Another medal at the expense of men who fought for their country? Count me out.
Do you know that there's a gang war going on in L.A. trying to recover that stolen morphine?
That has nothing to do with me.
I'm sure
Yep,
it would
I
be
doubt.
gripping to hear more of your life story, boys, but the truth is, I don't give a fuck. You were on the boat, Kelso. What happened?
Do you really think a bunch of Marines could muscle in on the dope rackets in this town? Between the Vice Squad and the mob, I hear it's pretty sewn up.
You better watch your mouth.
So far,
What
so
do you know about the Army surplus robbery from the Coolidge, Jack?
What I know is that on 3 separate occasions, you would have been dead if it weren't for me. I don't know anything about the robbery.
People are dying because morphine intended to help servicemen is being used on the street.
Fucking got you,
Now
Jack.
we have guys from our old unit being killed by mobsters. We can put 2 and 2 together, Jack.
Gratitude isn't a concept that has much effect on you, is it, Cole?
Answer the question, Jack. Let's get this over with.
I was interviewed when the robbery took place. I don't have anything further to add.
Jack, just want information.
Bullshit, Cole. Did you seriously believe that dragging me down here would get me to give up my own guys? You call yourself a Marine? Trying to make a name for yourself with this shitheel? Look at this chump with his $200 suit and $2,000 car.
The tough guy act is really impressive. I like you, Jack. I'd like to make you for this. I really would. I'm going to be working on it and keeping an eye on you. You can go now.
Shooting, Robert Steiner, 6780 West Sunset Boulevard. The victim is a Chris Majowski.
Another name from the manifest?
Fuck you, Jack. You know what? This is the perfect time to leave all y'all. What I'm going to say is we're going to go to Robert Steiner, but on the next episode. All I'm going to say is this. I really do appreciate everybody that watches these videos. If you are enjoying L.A. Noire, please like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. You won't miss another episode of L.A. Noire. Or any other game that I play. Why don't you check out some of the other ones as well? There's a whole bunch of content on this channel. And if you subscribe and like those videos, if you do like them, it really helps out a lot. All my social media links are in the description of this video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on the next one.